大家好，我是康云. Hello everyone, I'm Kang Yun and welcome back to Demon Souls. Oh, in the last episode we finished up getting all the ceramic coins in Latria and Pure White. So we now know where all the ceramic coins are, at least the ones that have been found in the game by players. And now that I don't mind so much about these souls, I'm going to get these items here in the Nexus that I have been saying I would get for a while now. And I think if we just walk just a little bit here, yeah, we can fall there. And I think this is a soul or new moon grass. It's two new moon grass. And the other side has the soul. While I was what should I say? Between episodes, I looked up the brushwood armor, the name of the armor in Japanese, and it uses the same. The first character is the same, chai. Chai is the Chinese word for firewood. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it uses that same word, and obviously Japanese written language is based it's before Japanese had a written language, or what am I saying? They adopted the Chinese written language to their own because they didn't used to have their own written language. And over time, it has changed, but they still have many of the same characters. And the what they call kanji is just the Japanese way to say hanzi, which means Chinese characters. And if you look at the the first character in that is chai, and then the second one is cao, which means grass. So it's like firewood grass. But the difference in the Japanese name was it was I don't know how to say it in Japanese, but it was cairan or chairan, which means firewood dyed armor. So in other words, that the armor was dyed to the color of firewood. So it doesn't mean that it's made from that wood, but that it's been treated in such a way as to dye or treat with some sort of staining effect to create the look of that. So that's how I interpret it anyways. Because the character that was used in the Japanese, like I said, was the character ran, which means to dye, like dye, dye, like to dye your hair, kind of dye. So that, I guess, solves that, because I remember watching a video of German spies, Demon Souls in depth. Maybe it was a different one, but that was like one of his most well-known series, was this Demon Souls in depth video, and he talked about how, because he knows how to read some Japanese, from what I've gathered, and he said that he believed that the English name of that armor was a mistranslation because it doesn't make sense. Brushwood. He thought it should have been brass wood or something. I don't know what his assumption was, but he based that on just the fact that he didn't think that name made sense, and that apparently in Japanese, the way in which that name, the word brass and brush in Japanese sounded similar, so he made the assumption that it was a mistranslation and that it sort of should have been brass or something like that. But it would seem that that is not the case, unless I'm somehow misunderstanding it. But from the Japanese that I looked at, and I don't read Japanese, but like I said, I read Chinese characters, and Japanese characters, or the Japanese that uses man, the Chinese characters in Japanese, more or less, from what I've gathered, carry similar, if not the same meaning. And when I even put that into a translator, it came up the same as it would if it was Chinese. Like so. Uh, I think we can make the safe assumption that that is not a mistranslation. Calling it brushwood, which is more or less the same thing as firewood or kindling, but is correct. But it's just a little bit strange because it's more or less referring to the color and not the armor itself. Because obviously it's a metal armor. Now that we've freed Yuria, does he have a different dialogue? Let's see.
Ah, hello there.
He does.
You rescued the sorceress from that tower. I express my gratitude. There can be no excuse for such ill treatment of an innocent. The king would be proud.
Now, if I recall correctly, he has dialogue referring to Ostrava, and he gives us Ostrava's real name, because Ostrava is going by he gives us a fake name, but his real name is revealed by Biorr. I don't know if we'll get that dialogue here, though, but hopefully.
Our great king was a magnanimous leader. He was stolid, spirited, caring of his subjects. He fought valiantly against the vile and depraved. The seditious claims that our Lord brought this scourge upon us, they could only be fabrications woven by jealous conspirators. That must be it. It must be. Our great king was a magnanimous. That must be it.
Unfortunately, we don't seem to be getting that dialogue. I'm not sure how to get it, but I do remember that he uses Ostrava's real name, of which I forget. So now we will go and face the Penetrator. We'll finish up 1-3. Yeah. I'm trying to keep my arms more while holding the controller with my arms more down and straight, because I think due to the combination of playing with my arms bent in the same shape for so long, and throwing the frisbee for our dogs like several times a day over and over, I've developed tendonitis in my right elbow, or tennis elbow, you might say. My arm has been quite sore the last few weeks, so I've been trying to be more conscious of that. And tonight I put on I don't know what you call it, a band on my arm to relieve the tension, and I put a icy hot pad on my elbow, and it seems to be helping. At least the pain is less so, but I have to remember to keep my arm straight and not bend it, because it's not only that, but I spend a lot of time when I study. I have my arms bent in that same position when I'm studying on my phone or something. or when I'm reading. So yeah, because it's quite painful, and I'm sure other gamers have experienced this with with uh, with this. I'm pretty sure Tim Rogers talked about this in one of his videos, how he wears an a an elbow. Ooh, yeah. See, now that's the benefit of the quick slashes of the sword, able to bring him down before he interrupted me and killed me. He wears a elbow brace to encourage him to not bend his elbow and relieve tension, which I think I might invest in one of those if I can find a good one. This is sort of a I don't know what you would call it, a brace, not a brace, but man, it's always so hard to hit that crossbow guy. Those are the two main guys I want to take out. That didn't even kill him. There we go. Guy up there hears me. Alright. Yeah, if you... I don't know. Do any of you experience anything like that? Pain? Another thing is probably, too, my posture when I'm... Because I don't have a proper chair. I'm on a couch, basically, and it's not the most conducive to good posture. I mean, I try to sit up, but it's also I want to keep my face close to the microphone. I need to get maybe a better setup for making the microphone, keeping the microphone closer to my face. Without having to necessarily lean too far forward. Alright. And then one more. Remember when we died? I love how the weapons just go flying when you kill them. Remember when I died to the Penetrator last New Game cycle? And then I tried to make my way back here. And I stupidly ran for it and died in body form, which blocked me from getting pure white tendency here. What am I trying to do? I want the Master's Ring, I suppose. So, let's not die here. Penetrator is not too hard of a fight. Plus we have Biorr, but we don't want Biorr to die either.
This demonic force shall be stopped once and for all.
Ooh. I mean, he's doing good damage. Don't. Oh, he hit him. He's invulnerable when he's doing that. Oh, he got me. Don't kill Biorr. Oh, I think he just did. Dang it, he got Biorr. Right as I got him. Man. Rip Biorr. Dang it. I wanted Biorr to survive. What did we say? We were like, oh, please let Biorr survive. Well, we didn't die this time, I guess. I maybe shouldn't have backed off and cast Second Chance and stayed on him. Wow, I never noticed this sun symbol here in the middle. This is beautiful. That penetrating attack is just so strong. He hit Biorr with that twice and he basically killed him. Alright, let's go die in the Valley of Defilement. That's unfortunate. I was hoping we could get more dialogue from Biorr, but I guess... it'll, help us, I don't know if... I guess if we were to try to kill the blue dragon, it would prevent him from blowing fire the whole time. The dragon killed him last time. Man, one of these playthroughs, I gotta have him survive both that and the dragon. So much for that last dialogue.
Who are you? I don't remember anything.
Man, we've made it. We got him to stay around for every boss. I don't know if I've ever had him last this long. I mean, I guess you could just not talk to him, but I feel like he'll just disappear after a while. I don't know, I might be wrong. We're gonna do some co-op now because we want to get Valley back to pure black.
I was worried sick.
I don't need this poison resist ring anymore. Or I don't need a second one, rather. We do want to buy more. We do want to buy more spice. I'll put my sign down in the inner city and see if I get anybody. We can co-op that same area we just did. I was trying to get a Tower Knight summon the other day and we had the guy, but then he died. He died to the he died to the blue-eyed knights up at the top. So, yeah, the brushwood armor is not a mistranslation, and that's, I would say it's accurate. I don't know how else you would translate that without making it seem natural. I don't know if that's an actual thing, like, I don't know, I'm not an expert on weapons and arms and anything like that. I was talking about other builds I wanted to do, and I have planned out. I plan to sell in Vinland build, which will basically be a Dex build with some Faith. I'd like to do a Garl Vinland build, which will be the Strength Faith build. I want to do a Vitgouge build using the Dozer Axe and maybe some Dragon Weapons and maybe Northern Regalia, but I feel like Northern Regalia is so overused, and it would require more stat investment than I maybe would want. Maybe I would do like a uh, Soul Brand or Demon Brand because those don't require quite as much. I want to do a pure strength build, a quality build, a couple low-level builds, one for invasions, one for co-op. My Tia Guanyin build, my Guanyin build that I want to do. That's probably the next one I'm going to start on. I'll probably make a lot of these builds gradually. I'm not going to necessarily finish them one at a time, but like work on them here and there. But yeah, I've got a lot of different things planned. Oh, a hyper mage build. That's probably another one I want to start soon too. I want to play the magic in this game, so I'm going to probably alongside while making making Guanyin, I will also start a mage build so I can work on that too. What's cool is from what I understand, you can just make as many builds as you want so long as you have the space on your PS5 for it. So yeah, I got a lot of different things planned. It's just a matter of time, you know. It takes time to do all this, so we'll see where I go and how far I get with any of this, but these are all builds I've had made in the past and I'd like to recreate, and some of them I've not quite, or I've wanted to do before but never quite managed to. The low-level ones shouldn't be quite as hard to do because you obviously you don't need to have as much time for leveling up and such. It's just a matter of getting all the gear you want, which can be time-consuming in itself. And the Guanyin build that's a long-term build because that one will take. I'm planning on taking that one to level 300, which I was on my way to doing on my playthrough on the PS3. I had her on New Game Plus 6, and she was like 185, I think. So we'll see. It's gonna be fun. That build's gonna have more decks. I think that that build will eventually be level 300, but she'll probably have a decent amount of strength, just enough to use a bunch of the weapons. And sorry about that. And then some decks, and I'll have 99 faith and 99 int for maximum casting. And 50 vit, 40 endurance, and probably 50 dex. And 24 strength, and then maybe 10 magic just so I can learn some spells. And this is not going as quickly as I would hope, so we're going to try somewhere else. We'll try Maneaters again. I really like doing that boss in co-op. Latria. Hopefully you don't get the monk. Or if we do, hopefully we don't get the monk too many times. If we get summoned at all. And I'd like to do playthroughs with different filters on, just to like, I've played thus far without any filters, just to see what they've done, what their intentions were to change it. But I want to experience the game in all different ways, so I'm gonna definitely do playthroughs where I use certain filters. I'd also like to do, hopefully, if I can get enough people viewing when I stream, I'd like to do sort of challenge runs and speed runs where I kind of do things like what people might suggest, like, oh, only playing the game using this sort of stuff, or you can only use this, or you have to use this weapon, or you can't do this, or you have to play it in this order. Because I have an idea for a playthrough where, like, I think I might have explained this previously, where it's kind of like draw from a hat, where after you beat 1-1, you put all the bosses that are currently open to you, so basically all the first area bosses go into the hat. You draw that, you draw from the hat, and that's the next area you have to go to. You can't deviate from that, and you have to take out that boss. And then once you beat that boss, the boss that's past it is added to the hat, and you draw again, and you just keep going from there and removing bosses that you've killed and adding ones that are unlocked. Hopefully this is not a monk summon. Nice. It is not. We got a good amount of time. We should be able to do this. The Interfector. Ooh, we gotta... Well, while he's doing that, got this guy on the ropes. Ooh. Got him. The other guy just invaded. Pirate versus ninja. You want to go fight the boss? That was an intense session. see the invader coming there. Looks like that one shot him. He didn't have much health. All right. Please don't turn around. Oh, he's on new game, dude. What is his tendency? Oh, he's also pure whites. No wonder I one-shot that guy. I have a 60% attack boost. So this guy is on new game, and I'm level 80. So he's got to be on below 80, I would assume. He leveled up pretty high and still hasn't gone to new game plus. I'm guessing that case. I don't know. There's no way I would have one-shot that thing otherwise. Oh yeah, dude. He's creaming that thing. So the second one is not. The second one does spawn if you do enough damage, it seems. He's just out of range. He's being a jerk. Good work, man. He was pretty overpowered for that, and we were in pure white. I love the ending music to that fight. That was fun. We took out 2 invaders. And got a pretty easy Maneater kill. Alright. We still have some time. Let's try to get summoned in Shrine of Storms 4-1. See if we can't get some new game plus action. Hey, right away. Sweet. I'm assuming this person's a new game plus. R.A. Strider. He's got a blue blood sword. What's the tendency? Neutral. Dark neutral looks like. Oh, some latency here. Yeah, we're in New Game Plus. We took out the Vanguard. Yeah, there's definitely some latency here. Now, you want to be quick about killing these skeletons, not let them get a chance to attack you. Yes, see, because they're pretty slow. And you also want to move fast because of the storm beasts. Yes, he blocked that attack. But if you let them block an attack and then swing back at you... Watch out, dude. Why did you decide to cast that right there? Not the smartest move. Yeah, we'll stick with the, There we go. I love the sound it makes when you hit that bird. Sounds like a punching bag. You can say that about a lot of things in this game. The sounds are very, very good. There's only a few things that I question, like some of the explosion sounds sound really good, and some of them are a little bit off, or they just feel a little bit off for their size, like the... Oh, there we go. Let's get some Ring of Avarice. Good work, man. Pretty quick work of that level and that boss. Do I not get the souls until I return? I can't remember. We'll see. I didn't... Maybe it was that quick. No, I got the souls now. 14,000 only? Seems like a... pretty few. Well, we got a quick summon here. We'll try again. Oh, I'm body form, duh. Let's see if we get another quick summon here. Yeah, so for my channel, I feel like right now it's very much a Demon Souls channel, and that's probably will be my focus is Demon Souls and Souls games, because those are my favorite, but I do want to play other games eventually. I'm just not in any real rush, because like I said, I'm enjoying the heck out of this game. This is my favorite game of all time, and there's so many things I want to do in it, and I'll eventually probably feel burnt out on it, but that'll probably take a while, because I don't know. I have a deep love, and I don't play this game for, like, I don't know how it seems. I upload several episodes a day, but I do play this game every day, but I don't play it for, like, insane amounts of hours on end. Like, at most, I play for probably 2 to 3 hours in a session, which the wild grandma. All right, let's do this. What's the tendency? Neutral. He's already got a blue. Yo, Dutchman. And speaking of the brushwood set, he's wearing some. He saw the damage he did to those skeletons and was like, I'm not trying to shoot that many arrows. And he forgo his brushwood set for the tower shield. He's wearing the Ring of Avarice. That's why he's got that red aura on his head. Oh, he wants to fight this thing. What's his weapon? The battle axe? Nice. I don't know what that phantom's doing. Taking out those archers, I guess. Or the storm beasts. And then he puts his armor back on. Let's see if we can't heal him, if you'll let me. Nope. Stand still. Here, I'll heal this guy. Yes. All right. Another quick 4-1. Does he just want to... Can you poison this guy? The reason why I'm not trying to do that is because... It seems like he wants to fight him. He doesn't care. That guy should get him then. Just don't get hit, dude. There we go. Yo, Dutchman. Good work. That guy seemed like he was a little bit of a newbie, but it's all good. We did it. 14,000. Some more souls than the last guy. And what does that put us at? Looks like I think we're black. Yeah, now he's gone. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. We took out the Penetrator. Unfortunately, Biorr died. One of these times we'll get him to survive. Or, well, he did survive last time, but survived both the Penetrator and the Blue Dragon. And we got a couple... Well, we got a Maneater and 2 Adjudicator co-op kills. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Umbasa.